Hey folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today we are going to work on a really simple little project. I know I say that frequently, but this one couldn't get more simpler if we tried. We're going to make a pair of decorative bobby pins. Normally I make something a little bit more fancy than that, but people like the bobby pins, because you want your hair pulled back and maybe you don't want to wear a hair barrette or something like that. So anyway, just need a little pullback, but you want something a little pretty. So let's turn down and we will look at what I've got planned. Okay, when you're making a decorative bobby pin, you want a blank, and this is the kind I've got. I order these from Fire Mountain Gems. They come in, I think, 5 to a package. Maybe 7, but anyway, there's you need 2 because I always do a set of bobby pins. I'm using these little filigree pieces, which I believe are from Joann's. And then we have these new ruby flowers from Dress It Up Buttons, and we only need 2 of the flowers, 1 for each of our bobby pins. So we'll set those aside. And what we're going to do is the filigree gets glued right here onto the little pad. So it'll sit right here. And then we're going to take one of these flowers and just put it right in the middle. And there we go. Our flower is done. However, I'm thinking maybe we want it to have just a wee bit more than that. So let's get out my little flowers, which I have whole bunches of. And I'm thinking maybe a blue to go with that. Let's see. There they are. I'm thinking that one of these little dark blue ones would look cute with that. Though that does make it sort of red, white, and bluish, doesn't it? Though there is no white, but I think these will be cute. So we'll put the red to one side and then the little blue one over to the other side, like something like so. There might even be enough room for us to put a second little flower up there. And I think I still have some in the tray right here. So let's see. Nope, I don't. They're all gone. So, oops. Crimp beads. No crimp tubes, I should say. So let's see. If we put another color in here, what color do you think we want? We do have a lighter blue in here. I don't want pinks because a lot of people don't like pink with red, so I have some yellow. Maybe we should put in some yellow. Let's see how yellow would look. Oh yeah, I think that would look very pretty, don't you? So we'll just have us some flowers. These are also from Dress It Up with Buttons. These are their smaller ones. They call these Rhinestone center flowers. So we will put these in here with this. Now we need to get out our silicone mat because we don't want to use glue on our regular beading mat. And our E6000 glue. There's that. And just glue them together. That's all it is. Okay, we've got our mat down, bright green. Sorry about that. And then we will, the first thing we want to do is take a dab of our E6000. We're just going to take a spot of the E6000 and drop it on each one of these little pad pieces. close it up so it doesn't leak all over the place, and then we'll just take our filigree piece and stick it right dab in the center here. And we'll just let that dry a little bit. Okay, now that we've let these dry for a while, we can put our flowers on. Normally, I would have taken now and plucked out any of this extra glue that's on here. But considering we're going to glue the flowers down as well, we don't really need to do that. So I like my pieces that are going to go on either side of your head to be in opposite directions. So we will start with the big red one, since it's the one that is going to take up the most space. We're going to put it right about here, close to the edge, like so. We'll get the other one and put it on as well. Now, you can use all kinds of things for these bobby pins, or even for hair clips or hair combs if you'd prefer to do that. Use those. See if these are about the same spot. Oh, they're pretty close. I think this one's maybe a touch more this way. So now we want to put on the other two little flowers. Now I put them so one of these petals goes up into the groove of the other petals. That lets them get a little bit closer. That one. Now we need to put the yellow and the blue on this other one over here. And if you don't like getting glue on your fingers, I would suggest that you use some medical gloves or something when you're doing this, because you will get it on your fingers otherwise. I do all the time. I don't really worry about it too much because, well, I just let it dry and then pull it off. But, well, I also keep a paper towel beside me in case I need to rub some of it off, if I get a lot. But and as you can see, I just drizzled a little bit right there. So we're gonna move that back into place a little better because I let it move. So there they are. They won't be perfectly side by side. They're not machine made, so they won't be. Now they need to sit and dry a little bit longer, and then we'll see if we need to pull any excess glue off. You want these to sit for at least 15-20 minutes for the glue to dry, so that it's not really dry, but it's a little tacky dry. And that way, if there is any extra glue, you can pull it off relatively easily. If you wait too much longer than that, it gets really hard to take off. And if you do it too soon, then it's not tacky enough, and it's, well, it's going to get all over your pliers because it's still going to be too wet to do anything with. Now see this piece here? I just had it on the mat. It slipped down out of one of the places, and it was looking pretty tacky. So let's look at one of these and see if it needs to have any glue taken off. This one looks like no, it's looking really good. So if I can get it to focus, they're good for you. Isn't that cute? And then let's see about this one. Now this one looks like it might have a little bit right here. It's got one of those little stringy things, you know, when your glue just pulls a little string off of the side. There's also a little bit of glue right here, I think. Nope, it was just a reflection. That's good. So that was it. We didn't have any extra to take off. And so there they go. Now, anybody who has used E6000 knows that it's best to let it dry for 24 hours before you do anything with it. So we're going to set these aside and let them dry here in just a moment. So like I mentioned, we do need to let these dry for 24 hours, but see what a cute little bobby pin that is. Cute in your hair. And of course we have a full set with the other two here as well, the other one here as well. So two pretty little flowered bobby pins, all ready to decorate somebody's hair. So there we are, our bobby pins. As I said, sweet, simple, easy. All you need is the blanks and some pieces to put on them. You can put anything on them. I frequently put little metal pieces. Sometimes you get beads that are, or little charms that are flat on one side, and you can use those easily on them, the same as you can on a hair barrette. And any little filigree that's big enough to make you happy, cover up the blank part, use it. Anyway, those are our bobby pins. And this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.